way we used to dance. Just a ghost in a room built on second chances. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm haunting the spaces where the I love yous were said. I saw the way you looked at me, or rather looked through, like I was a window to a sky that wasn't blue anymore. Now the silence is heavy, it's a physical weight, and I'm checking the clock, but I know it's too late. We're two different people with the same last name, trying to fan a spark that forgot how to flame. I'm reaching for your hand, but I'm grasping at air. You're sitting right there, but you're not really there. So this is the end of love, not with a scream or a fight, just a slow fading ember in the middle of the night. It's the sound of the key turning slow in the lock. It's the we need to talk that stops the whole clock. It's not a sudden crash, it's a quiet goodbye, like the very last star falling out of the sky. We survived the winters, but we died in the sun. This is the end of love, and we've already begun. I'm packing up the picture, but I'm leaving the frame. It's funny how a person just turns back into names. I remember the kitchen when the light hit your hair. Now it's just a four-wall box and a vacant stare. Oh, we promised forever, but forever's a lie that we tell ourselves so we don't have to cry. Now your scent on my sweater is starting to fade, just a debt to the past that'll never be paid. Do we hate who we are, or just who we became? Playing a part in a flickering game. I'd ask you to stay, but I know what you say. Your heart already left, it's just your body in a way. It's the loneliest feeling, being held by a ghost in the house that we built, where I loved you the most. Yeah, this is the end of love, not with a scream or a fight, just a slow fading ember in the middle of the night. It's the sound of the key turning slow in the lock. It's the we need to talk that stops the whole clock. It's not a sudden crash, it's a quiet goodbye, like the very last star falling out of the sky. Yeah, we survived the winters, but we died in the sun. This is the end of love, and we've already begun. Turn out the lights, the story is told. The hands that we're holding are suddenly cold. No more see you tomorrow, just I hope you do well. It's a beautiful heaven turned into a hell. The end of love, the end of us, just us on the glass. I kept the receipts from that night in December, when you swore that the distance was nothing but miles. Now it's just a scrap of a life I remember, back when we measured our worth by our smiles. You built me a kingdom on shifting white sand, with a view of a future that never arrived. I held every word like a gift in my hand, but looking back now, none of them survive. You talk like a poet, but acted like me stories of where we would go. But the garden is dead and the fields lying fallow, and the seeds that you planted were never for show. You checked all the boxes, then tore up the list, leaving me circling the what could have been. I'm searching for warmth in the cold of the mist of a man that I loved who was just to pretend. You gave me a map with no roads on the page. You gave me a key, but you kept me in the cage. Was it easy to lie while you looked in my eyes? Or was loving me just your favorite disguise? To your next always. Staring at the sugar bowl, sitting on a shelf, trying to find a way to be okay with just myself. But the morning air is heavy and the kitchen feels too wide, since you took the light of us and left the me outside. I tried to wash the memory of your goodbye from my skin, but the more I try to scrub it out, the more it settles in. We were honey in the summer, we were nectar on the vine. Now there's a poison in the bottle of the vintage of our wine. I used to crave the motion, I used to crave your touch, but I never knew that wanting you could cost me quite this much. Now the sweetness has evaporated, leaving only salt, and now I'm digging through the wreckage trying to find a single fault. Oh, it's the bitterness of love, the way it turns so sour, from the garden of a lifetime to the wilting of an hour. It's the sting upon my tongue, it's the burning in my throat, it's the sinking of the wood on a once unsteady boat. I thought I knew the flavor of a heart that's found its home, but now it's copper and it's charcoal, and I'm standing here alone. Yeah, the aftertaste is lethal, and I finally had enough of the cold, hard bitterness of love. The roses in the vase have turned to bruised and brittle black. There's no magic spell or medicine to bring the feeling back. Your name used to be a melody, a candy-coated sound. Now it's a jagged piece of metal that I'm dragging on the ground. I'm biting on my lip just to feel something that's real, but the numbness is the only thing that I can really feel. You're a habit I'm unlearning, you're a craving I must kill, but the ghost of your sweetness is haunting me still. They say that time is healing, that that the nectar will return. But they don't see the bridges that you decided to burn. Every always was a hollow shell, every forever was a lie. And now I'm drinking down the vinegar of one last long goodbye. To the wilting of an hour, it's the sting upon my tongue, it's the burning in my throat, it's the sinking of the wood on a once unsteady boat. I thought I knew the flavor of a heart that's found its home, but now it's copper and it's charcoal and I'm standing here alone. Yeah, the aftertaste is lethal and I finally had enough of the cold hard bitterness of love. No more sugar in the coffee, no more honey in the tea, just the sharp and jagged edges of the way you looked at me. It's a dry and dusty ending, it's a hollow heavy cause. The bitterness is all I have of everything we lost. I started by moving the pictures an inch to the left, a subtle adjustment, a quiet and painless theft. Then I stopped wearing the colors you said you liked best, and I took down the mirror where my reflection used to rest. The notes on the fridge are starting to lose their stick. The candle we lit is down to a blackened wick. I'm becoming a smudge on the glass of our window pane. A little less me and a little more like the rain. It's not a sudden crash or a violent sound, it's the way the snow settles softly on the ground. It's the slow retreat of the tide from the shore, till you don't even remember what the water was for. Oh, wow, mastering the art of fading out, turning every always into a maybe or a doubt. I'm blurring the edges, I'm softening the lines, I'm leaving the us and the ours behind. It's a graceful disappearance, a quiet goodbye, like a jet stream dissolving in a pale blue sky. Don't look too close, don't try to hold on stout. I'm finally perfect at the art of fading out. I'm leaving the party while the music is still loud. Just another gray coat in a colorful crowd. I'm answering texts with a single polite word, becoming a whisper that's barely even heard. I cleaned out the closet and I left a little space. I'm scrubbing the memory of the light from my face. Soon I'll be a story that you can't quite recall, like a shadow that stretched and then hit the back wall. Yeah, I'm mastering the art of fading out, turning every always into a maybe or a doubt. I'm blurring the edges, I'm softening the lines, I'm leaving the us and the ours behind. It's a graceful disappearance, a quiet goodbye, like a jet stream dissolving in a pale blue sky. Don't look too close, don't try to hold on stout. I'm finally perfect at the art of fading out. It doesn't hurt as much when you're semi-transparent, when the whole out to touch where I stand, and you'll find nothing but air in the palm of your hand. Going, going. Now there's nothing but the art of fading out. Can you even see me? Can you even see me? I still set the place on the right-hand side. Force of habit or a wound open wide. The silver is polished, the napkins are neat. There's a mountain of cold where you used to eat. I made the pasta you like from the box, the one with the herbs and the salt on the rocks. But the steam only rises to meet the thin air and vanishes right over your empty chair. I'm talking to shadows, I'm asking for salt. I'm searching for someone to take all the fall. But the wood is just wood and the fabric is torn, and I'm just a man, woman left here to mourn. Cause there's an empty chair at the table tonight, bathed in the glow of the flickering light. It's a hollowed out kingdom, a throne for the wind, a monument built for the love that has dimmed. I could fill it with flowers and books I haven't read, but it feels like a graveyard where nothing is said. The hardest part isn't the wine or the prayer, it's looking across at that empty chair. The grocery list is a little bit shorter. I'm learning to live as a ghost town supporter. I don't buy the brand that you used to prefer. Now everything's quiet, emotionless blur. Sometimes I think I see you in the wood, sitting right there like I wish that you would, with your elbows on the surface and a smile in your eyes. Before we were buried in seconds and whys. There's an empty chair at the table tonight, bathed in the glow of the flickering light. It's a hollowed out kingdom, a throne for the wind, a monument built for the love that has dimmed. I can fill it with flowers or books I haven't read, but it feels like a graveyard where nothing is said. The hardest part isn't the wine or the prayer, it's looking across at that empty chair. Maybe I should move it to the attic or the shed, hide away the evidence of everything we've read. But if I take it down, then the room is truly small, and there'd be nothing left of us in here at all. So I'll leave the candle burning, and I'll keep the pages turning, even if I'm dining with a ghost. Tomorrow I'll sit here and do it again, counting the used to be's and back when, just me and the mahogany, just me in the air, and the haunting shape staring at the phone like it's a loaded gun, waiting for a ring that I know will never come. The tea has gone cold in your favorite ceramic mug. I'm still reaching out for the ghost of a hug. I used to complain that you talk way too much. Now I give my whole world for the sound of your touch. The hallway is long and the shadows are deep, and I'm losing the secrets I promised to keep. The clock on the wall is the only thing moving, taking away at the life that I'm losing. The floorboards don't creak like they did when you walked. Now even the walls have forgotten we talked. And oh, silence is the loudest part. It's screaming through the holes inside my heart. It's the thunder in the kitchen, the roar in the hall. It's the sound of me hitting the back of the wall. I can't drown it out with the radio on. It just tells me over and over you're gone. Of all the I love yous and goodbyes at the start, this silence is the loudest part. I went to the market and bought food for two. Then I got to the checkout and remembered it's not you. The static in my head is a deafening hum. I'm numb to the person I've slowly become. You left your old sweater, it's draped on the chair, but the scent of your perfume is no longer there. Just a vacuum of space where your laughter once lived. I got so much sorry left over to give. And oh, the silence is the loudest part. It's screaming through the holes inside my heart. It's the thunder in the kitchen, the roar in the hall. It's the sound of me hitting the back of the wall. I can't drown it out with the radio on. It just tells me over and over you're gone. All the I love yous and goodbyes at the start. This silence is the loudest part. They say quiet is peaceful, they say quiet is calm, but this quiet is burning a hole in my palm. It's a heavy white noise, it's a weight on my chest. It's a ghost that won't let me get any rest. I'm screaming your name just to hear my own voice, but the echo is hollow, I'm left with no choice. City lights pass, but in here it's a riot of nothing at all. Just the dust settling down on the pictures on the wall. Yeah, the silence is the loudest part. It's the loud and whispered. It's the loudest part. It's been open for 100 days since you walked out through the morning haze. I used to wake up to a C major chord. Now the melody is something I can't afford. The bench is lonely and the pedals are cold. The stories we hummed are getting gray and old. I sit on the edge, but I can't make a sound. Now with all this heavy silence hanging around, my fingers are shaking. I'm scared of the noise of the ghost of our laughter and our broken chords. The ivory is yellow, the ebony is stained by the ghost of the pressure of the love that we fade. Now there's just dust on the piano keys, settling down like failed prophecies. A velvet layer on the songs we played, watching the ghost of our symphony fade. Every time I try to play our favorite part, the grit and the gray get inside of my heart. The music is over, I'm down on my knees, wiping the dust off the piano keys. I remember your hands, how they flower the bass, while the light from the lamp danced all over your face. We were a harmony, we were in time, but I missed a beat and you missed a rhyme. Now I can see where your ring used to hit, a little white scratch where the memories sit. But the air has grown thick and the room has grown still, and I don't have the strength and I don't have the will, 'cause there's just dust on the piano keys, settling down like failed prophecies. A velvet layer on the songs we played, watching the ghost of our symphony fade. Every time I try to play our favorite part, the grit and the gray get inside of my heart. The music is over, I'm down on my knees, wiping the dust off the piano keys. If I play a note, will it break the spell? Will it ring out like a heaven or a funeral bell? I'm terrified to find that the tuning is gone, that the strings have all snapped since you moved on. So I'll just leave it covered in the silver debris, the ashes of everything you were to me. Ooh. Middle C is buried under yesterday's grime. We're out of tune and we're out of time. I'll close the lid and I'll walk away, leaving the music for another day. Just dust, just dust, and the keys that I can't bring myself to touch. I'm still setting the table for two. Habit is a hollow thing to hold on to. I caught myself saying we again today, before I remember you're a lifetime away. The closet is half empty, air is too still. I try to move on, but I don't have the will to scrub the ghost of your scent off the sheets, or face the silence of these dead-end streets. I'm speaking in present, but you're already gone. Trying to keep the porch light on, but the bulb burned out and the shadows grew. Now there's no us, there's just me and you. Now I'm loving you in the past tense, trying to make the ending make some sense. I love you, turn to I loved you then, and I don't know how to be whole again. You're a was, you're a had, you're a used to be. A beautiful ghost haunting the heart of me. It's a lonely kind of distance, a bridge I can't fence, just a broken man loving you in the past tense. was it the light? And for a second the world felt right, but the driver turned and the eyes weren't blue. Just another stranger who isn't you. We were forever in a once upon a time. Now I'm just a rhythm looking for a rhyme. I'm deleting the photos, but I'm keeping the ache. How much of a heart is allowed to break? Is there a word for the way that it feels to watch the horizon while you're losing the wheels? To say we were happy instead of we are. To reach for a hand and just touch a scar. Now I'm loving you in the past tense, trying to make the ending make some sense. I love you turn to I loved you then, and I don't know how to be whole again. You're a was, you're a had, you're a used to be. A beautiful ghost haunting the heart of me. It's a lonely kind of distance, a bridge I can't fence. Just a broken man loving you in the past tense. Yesterday I loved you when you stayed. Now the grammar has shifted, the story is through. I'm just someone who used to know you in the past tense. Ooh, in the past tense. I still catch myself turning around when a stranger's voice mimics that familiar sound. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm haunting the ghost of every word you ever said. I memorize the way you look in the morning light. Now I'm just memorizing how to survive the night. There was no warning, no thunder, no rain, just a quiet goodbye that became my whole pain. And I didn't know it was the final exhale, the end of the book, the end of the tale. I would have held my breath, I would have made time freeze if I'd known that I love you was just a dying breeze. Now the silence is a weight I can't seem to tame. Since the last time, the very last time you said my name, I walked past the park where we carved into the tree. it's just a word that makes me start to choke. I'm still listening. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the sound of a heartbeat that's already gone. The last time you said my name was the last time I felt like myself.
Calendar is stuck on a page from July, back when the heat was a promise, back when the sky wasn't a heavy curtain of charcoal and grit. I'm staring at the heart, but I can't get it lit. The flowers in the garden are skeletal and black, dying for a sun isn't coming back. I'm checking the locks and I'm closing the blinds, trying to escape what your memory finds. The thermostat is rising, but the air stays thin. There's a localized blizzard underneath my skin, and it's a winter without love, a season with no end, where the trees don't just shiver, they start to break and bend. The ice is in the hallway, the frost is on the floor, and I'm waiting for a knock at a frozen shut door. You can wrap me in a blanket, you can offer me the fire, but nothing warms the spirit when you lose your soul's desire. It's just a long, bitter winter without love. I saw your reflection in a puddle turn to glass. I stepped on the surface just to watch the vision pass. Now I'm bleeding in the slush and I'm numb to the sting. I've forgotten the rhythm and the color of spring. The radio is playing all the songs we used to know, but they sound like static buried under the snow. I'm a pilot in the white, I've lost every light, just drifting through the tunnel of a 6-month night. Even the birds had the sense to fly south, even the taste of the salt in my mouth. They knew the darkness was coming to stay, while I just stood still as you drifted away. And it's a winter without love, a season with no end, where the trees don't just shiver, they start to break and bend. The ice is in the hallway, the frost is on the floor, and I'm waiting for a knock at a frozen shut door. You can wrap me in a blanket, you can offer me the fire, but nothing warms the spirit when you lose your soul's desire. It's just a long, bitter winter without love. No green in the valley, no blue in the sky, just the sound of a heart learning how to say goodbye. It's so cold, it's a winter without love. The sound of footsteps crunching on snow, fading into silence.
I used to think that love was just a spark, a soft, easy glowing in the dark. I thought it was the laughter and the light, a hand to hold that never lost its tight. But now the house is quiet and you're gone, and I'm watching for a gray and bitter dawn. I'm staring at the holes you left behind, and the maps in the corners of my mind. I didn't know the height until the fall. I didn't know the truth of it at all. Is the ache in my chest that won't let me sleep? The promises made that we couldn't keep. Is the hollow, the heavy, the way that it stings? The morning for all of those beautiful things. I thought I knew the fire, but I only knew the glow. I thought I knew the river, but I didn't know the flow. Now I'm standing in the wreckage and the dust, finally seeing the price of our trust. Yeah, it was the heartbreak, the tears and the shove, the pain that finally taught me about love. I'm walking through the grocery store alone, talking to a ghost on a silent phone. I see your favorite wine and I just freeze, caught in the middle of a dozen memories. They say you never value what you have until it's just a scar instead of salve. But the depth of this wound is the measure of the grace that I only truly saw when I couldn't see your face. It's a cruel education, it's a desperate school where you learn you're a king and then learn you're a fool. If it didn't hurt this much, it wouldn't have been real. The agony is the only way I know how to feel. That what we had was bigger than the stars, even if it ended with these lifelong scars. It's the ache in my chest that won't let me sleep. The promises made that we couldn't keep. It's the hollow, the heavy, the way that it stings. The morning for all of those beautiful things. I thought I knew the fire, but I only knew the glow. I thought I knew the river, but I didn't know the flow. Now I'm standing in the wreckage and the dust, finally seeing the price of our trust. Yeah, it was the heartbreak, the tears and the shove, the pain that finally taught me about love. Now I know love isn't just a yes, it's a no. It's the missing you every single place I go. The price was high, but I pay it all again just to feel the way I felt back then. Yeah, thank you for the lessons from above and the pain that taught me about love. The pain that taught me how to love. Yeah. I walked into the hallway, just a ghost in my own halls, and felt you standing there, leaning back against the walls. But the light was only shadows, and the air was thin and dry, until a sudden phantom drifted slowly floating by. It's the jasmine and the cedar, it's the amber and the rain, the chemistry of us that's running circles in my brain. I haven't seen your face in months, or heard your keys in the night, but your settling memories are still holding back the clock. I should've
bought a different bottle just to try and drown you out. But every other fragrance only whispers, what about? What about the morning coffee, or the way you lean in close? Now I'm just a captive of my heart, haunted by the ghost of a scent that filled the beauty of every single day. Now it's just the debris of a forever that withered into gray. Science says the nose is just a shortcut to the soul, but for me it's just the highway where I lose all my control. I'm searching for a footprint in the air you used to breathe, begging for a reason not to let your memory leave. The smell of your perfume is a trap I can't escape. It's the color of a memory in a world that's turning gray. It hits me in the grocery line, I'm walking through the park, a bittersweet feeling of letting go while I'm bleeding in the dark. I'm breathing in the pieces of a love that didn't stay. The smell of your perfume is why I can't move away. Jasmine and cedar, amber and rain. I can't go, I still feel your soul. Still all over my pillow, still all over my room. The smell of you. I'm standing in the hallway of the life we built, looking at the patches where the paint is peeled. There's a suitcase by the door and a heavy sense of guilt for the wounds that time beside it won't be healed. I'm folding up the sweaters that still smell like your skin, and putting out the fire that we used to keep. The floorboards are groaning beneath the weight I'm in, while the rest of the neighborhood is fast asleep. I'm not running from you, I'm just running out of breath, trying to save a love that's been bored to death. Is the hardest kind of walking when you're still in place, just a ghost of a smile on a tired face. And it feels like I'm leaving our love behind in a house full of echoes and never minds. I'm walking away from the best of my years with a heart full of salt and a vision of tears. We were a masterpiece, now we're just a blur. I'm losing the him and I'm losing the her. It's the right thing to do, but it's tearing me through, leaving our love just to save me and you. Do you remember the summer when the world was small and we swore that the ceiling was as high as we go? Now there's too much space between us in the hall, and there's things about your day that I don't even know. I'm leaving the keys on the counter by the mail, next to the I love you note I wrote last May. The ship is still sturdy, but we lost the sail, and there's no wind left to carry us away. Maybe in a different life the timing would be kind, maybe in a different world I wouldn't leave you behind. But the oxygen is thin and the walls are closing in, and I can't keep losing if I want us to win. Yeah, it feels like I'm leaving in a house full of echoes and never minds. I'm walking away from the best of my years with a heart full of salt and a vision of tears. We were a masterpiece, now we're just a blur. I'm losing the him and I'm losing the her. It's the right thing to do, but it's tearing me through, leaving our love just to save me and you.
lines. I'm walking away from the best of my years with a heart full of salt and a vision of tears. We were a masterpiece, now we're just a blur. I'm losing the him and I'm losing the her. It's the right thing to do, but it's tearing me through, leaving our love just to save me and you. Don't look at me through the window, don't wave as I drive away. The us that we knew died a long time ago. There's nothing left to say, just leaving our love, leaving our love in the rain, leaving it all.
Thought the hardest part was the slamming of the door, or the way the silence settled on the hardwood floor. But it's the physical weight of the air in this room, like every shadow is a mountain I have to move. I reach for my phone just to feel the glow, then remember there's no one left to let me know that the world is still turning, that I'm still alive, while I'm just trying to make it to 25. My knees are shaking under the ghost of your touch. I never knew that loving you would cost this much. It's not just a feeling, it's a gravity pulling the breath right out of me. 'Cause heartache is a heavy lifting, it's carrying a house that no longer feels like home. It's 1,000 pounds of maybe, and where did we go wrong? Tied to my ankles while I'm trying to carry on. Every memory's a stone and I'm drowning in the creek. Yeah, heartache is a heavy lifting, and I never felt this weak. I went to the market to buy groceries for one, but I stared at your favorite brand until I was numb. How can a cardboard box feel like lead in my hands, like I'm carrying the wreckage of all our best plans? I'm tired of the how we use and the you'll be fine when there's a laden anchor sitting on my spine. I'm out of breath from just standing still, wondering if the heart can break until it's uphill. Yeah, heartache is a heavy lifting, it's carrying a house that no longer feels like home. It's 1,000 pounds of maybe, and where did we go wrong? Tied to my ankles while I'm trying to carry on. Every memory's a stone and I'm drowning in the creek. Yeah, heartache is a heavy lifting, and I've never felt this weak. They say let it go like it's a balloon in the wind, but it's a chain and a collar and it's under my skin. I'm trying to drop it, I'm trying to run, but how do you put down the weight of the sun? How do I put down the weight of us? Heartache is a heavy lifting, it's carrying a house that no longer feels like home. It's 1,000 pounds of maybe, and where did we go wrong? Tied to my ankles while I'm trying to carry on. Every memory's a stone and I'm drowning in the creek. Yeah, heartache is a heavy lifting, and I've never felt this weak. One foot in front of the other,
but the floor is giving way. Ooh, it's a heavy lifting, still carrying you today, still carrying you, still carrying you.